Joe, what did you think of the performance on Wednesday?
It was a bit of a curate's egg of a performance, to be honest. I thought there were loads of areas in the first half. We had plenty of opportunities to score tries. We just, I think we just paid Loughborough a little bit too much respect. The fact that we were on their 4G in front of their sports centre, in front of their fans, with them wearing the purple of Loughborough, I thought maybe that probably got to us. But from a second half perspective, I'm super proud with how the boys reacted and the character that they showed. And we, scoring 5 unanswered tries in the second half definitely shows that we're nearly there. We're capable of competing with the best sides in the league. And Loughborough came down from Prem last year, so they're always going to be a strong outfit. Considering they're a club that attracts young, talented rugby players. They're always going to be strong. But our second half performance was very pleasing, and we should definitely take a lot of confidence from that going into next week.
What do you think our strengths were on Wednesday?
I thought our set piece was really strong. We set ourselves a target before the game of winning 85% of our own set piece, and we were up around about 90. So that was really pleasing. So I think for us in the future, that can be a really an opportunity to springboard some attacks from. The way that we dug in the second half, and our never say die attitude and the character that the boys showed again, that was pleasing, because that's not something that you can coach. That's something that comes from within and comes from within the group. That ability just to keep going when we were 40 points to 7 down at half time, and we ended up finishing the game 34-53. So a lot of other teams probably would have crumbled on that and conceded another 40 points in the second half. But it just goes to show the character of the boys and the team spirit that they've got to continue fighting till the end. So that, I was super pleased with that.
Is there anything lacking, do you think, from the performance on Wednesday?
Yeah, I just think I don't think we had enough time to prepare in terms of getting to the ground on time. We only had 40 minutes to get prepared, so that probably hindered things. I just thought our defensive organisation needs some work, especially off set piece. So we'll look at that in the week. We'll look at how we can fix that. We'll probably need our players to identify where their threats a bit earlier. I think it took us till half time to work out. Actually, they're looking to play their backs out. They're looking to play out the back to their backs. So we had to employ a different defensive strategy than we would like to. So yeah, we definitely need to work on identifying threats a bit earlier and just continue to look a little bit more at our defensive organisation.
With the number of freshers out on Wednesday, how proud are you of their performance? Super
proud. I think for them to come into the environment, to pick up a lot of the stuff that we've been doing in the last couple of years and roll with it, is testament to them. The great thing is that they've all come from pretty good rugby pedigrees, so they have an element of game understanding, and they understand how to play. Now it's just about embedding the way that the Brookes way, really, and getting some more clarity around that, really.
How much do we read into this result, Wednesday's result?
I won't read into it at all, really. We know that we knew before the game, and we know now Loughborough will be there or thereabouts at the beginning of the season, and at the end of the day, one result doesn't make a bad team. And with league rugby, there's an old saying: it's a marathon, not a sprint. So, one loss means nothing. League rugby, you always have an opportunity to put it right the next week, and that'll start today with a training session out there. Start with our preparation on Monday night, where we'll review the video from last Wednesday, and then we'll take the positives from that into Wednesday against Warwick.
From a mental point of view, how important was it that we got that bonus point?
Oh, super important. I think league rugby's when you go away from home to tough places like Loughborough, there'll be some more tough places that we've got to go. Harper Adams won't be an easy trip. It's important to come away with something. It wasn't, we would have loved 4 points, we would have loved 5 points, but the fact that we came away with something at the end of the day was good, and I think that might be important at the end of the season.
Perfect. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks.
What do you think of the performance on Wednesday, Angus?
I think we started pretty slowly. I think maybe not having a warm-up as long as we'd like and a long bus trip probably didn't do us any favours. But the second half was much better with 5 unanswered tries. Can't really ask for much more away at Loughborough. And we got a losing bonus point by getting 4 tries, so yeah, it was good.
Are you excited on what you've seen so far throughout pre-season and indeed our performance on Wednesday despite the result?
Yeah, definitely. Some of the freshers which have come in have been class. People like Ned, Joe Hunt, Harry Woods, they've all stepped up really well and taken ownership for their own performances. And now we just work with them and push on for the rest of the season.
How are you feeling about this league, having seen what Loughborough and indeed what we are capable of?
Yeah, I think it'll be a tough league. Obviously Loughborough are a class outfit, even if it is their 3rd team. So I think we just need to take each game as it comes. I mean, Trent 2s will be class as well. Obviously their first team plays Super Rugby, so yeah, it's just about preparing right for each week.
So Ned, what did you think of the performance on Wednesday?
Wednesday was a tough game, especially to start with. We started pretty slow. We didn't get much time to warm up, so I think that was definitely a factor. But the guys definitely showed their character in the second half, and we pushed through, and we scored 4 or 5 unanswered tries, so that was really promising.
What was your first taste of Bucks rugby for Brookes? How was it?
Well, I'm really enjoying it, especially with Oxford Brookes. I played for Trent ones last year, and I'm definitely enjoying the social side much more, and the boys are really welcoming, and I'm really enjoying it.
How do you think your performance went on Wednesday?
Played quite well, to be fair. I really enjoyed playing on the 40 pitches, especially because I've played them quite a few times already, so I felt pretty much at home on that, so I think that was definitely a factor. But yeah, did pretty well.
So getting pretty much man of the match on Wednesday, how are you feeling about the season ahead? Are you ready for it?
Oh mate, definitely, yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to playing Harper Adams. So my brother was there a few years ago and he's coming to watch, so I'll give him a good go.
Do you reckon you've got anything to improve on that performance, obviously?
I still don't think I'm fit enough, especially, so my work around the park isn't great at the moment, but that's definitely something to work on for me.
If you could sum up so far with Brookes Rugby in one word for a first year or a fresher, what would it be?
Exciting. Yeah, definitely.
Thanks, Ned.
Yeah, cheers.